So welcome guys to another episode of Sweaty Bedwars, and today I will be making the case why Solace is the best map of all goddamn time. So the reason that Solace is the best map of all time is the fact that it basically has the best layout, and it also has the best side rushes, okay? It has a semi-fast forge, which is my reference to, it's not Speedway, but then again, it's not Siege. Which means that you get blocks pretty fast, and in my opinion, the correct amount. Because this is the perfect 32 rush, fast, but also slow enough that it doesn't become an immediate boink boink, and someone's only rushing you in the first 10 seconds like Siege. For example, an example of a forge that's way too fast is Pernicious, in my opinion. Because Pernicious is literally nuts. If someone's coming after you, instantly, if they diamond rush, you have no chance. Another thing is its placement. It's 32 blocks away if you flat bridge. But it's ideal to go higher, so a 12 is a good starting point. And that allows you to get out of there, as soon as possible. Another thing is the placement of diamond islands. The diamond islands are high, which allows, an attacking advantage, it gives an incentive to the person going first, because the faster you get there, the more chance that someone isn't already there. And if you just flat bridge from diamonds, it's crazy fast to get to the other base, and that's very balanced because it forces you to actually pay attention to your base, unlike Siege, where if you build high, no one can get to your base. It's just that's the only way in Siege that your base is basically a fortress in Siege. Here, it's not, and that's a part of the Bedwars. You're actually forced to defend your bed, unlike in other maps where you can't. And in my opinion, this is the best twos map. Okay. And another thing is the placement of mid is actually very, very good, because the fact remains that you can't really leave your base for mid here. You gotta defend it, unless in this game you can either lose your bed and go to mid, or you can basically become stacked and then go to mid. So that prevents people from getting diamonds. It's a choice. It's not a diamonds and mid. It's diamonds or mid, and that causes that's a very good thing in my opinion, because the more choices that people have to make, the better that they will be able. The harder the game will be, because at a certain point, Bedwars is just mindless rushing. This actually forces strategy. For example, you got to build up, and you got to make sure that you're actually watching your base. And then another thing about Solace is the fact that basically you force to get diamond upgrades, and that's a good thing, because that forces the person who gets the most bases gets the most resources. Unlike in other maps where you get 2 things, you're full stacked, and but here you got go through multiple bases in order to get full stacked. For example, a full stack in my opinion is iron armor, sharp prot iron armor, and then at least 4 gaps. And that's in total, that's 36 iron. 36 gold. And then you gotta have you gotta have tools. You gotta have, I say a fireball or 2 is also nice. So quite a bit of iron. And you gotta have 2 or 3 stacks of blocks, because build fights. It's Fortnite, but plus AIDS. It's build fighting in Fortnite, just less AIDS. At a certain point, the faster you place blocks, the better that it's gonna be. So in my opinion, that is why Solace is the best map. It's not the best map because it's a god tier rush map, or because it's it forces strategy. It's not yes, you rush, there's one way to rush. Good then. You actually gotta think about it, because you can either rush one way or the other. You can rush diamonds on one side, you can rush diamonds on the other. And I also like the fact that I've compared it to Pernicious a lot, and Pernicious is very unclear about which way you're supposed to rush. Some people rush sideways, some people rush diamonds. I would love to rush diamonds, but because I see that's a better idea. But you really gonna do that, mate? You really gonna pull a fast one like that? And they go on the opposing team's yes, I know how to rush, and then they rush you from diamonds or to the side or whichever direction you're not going, and then it's nuts. It's it's just luck. Pernicious is flip a coin. If you get an opponent that actually knows how to rush, then you're golden. But like, you get an opponent that does not know how to rush, you're like, blah, blah. But here, like, the only way to rush is sideways. Like, it's clearly evident. Like, the map is also split up really well. There's like islands in the middle of stuff. For example, like, there's islands on the way to mid, and there's also like the base. I also like the base design quite a bit. There's a way to get on top, but there's actually 2 ways to get on top, so that people can barricade up there. And there's also ways to get out of the base, like in the back. Like that's the problem with Ashore, I think. Yeah, Ashore and Glacier. Like those maps, like you block someone into the base, they are blocked. It is impossible to get out. Here, like, you can block someone up, but like, what are they gonna do? Like, they can get out. Like, it's not like a spawn block on a bridge where like it takes effort to get out. Here, like, you can get out, but like, for example, like if someone's just waiting for you to pop out and so then they knock you into the void, it's usually like that stops them from doing this. And that's why that's like a lot of things like add up to make Solace the best map possible. And then like another thing is if you look at mid, the mid island is also organized pretty well. Because like the problem with Pernicious is like I'm bringing up Pernicious quite a bit. Okay, fine. Pernicious map is quite big. Like in my opinion, the perfect mid would be Waterfall. Would be Waterfall. Like, and the perfect island thing would be Ashore. But this, like, it's impossible to get a map like that. That's why this is the perfect combination of everything. A fast enough forge allows you to get stacked decently fast enough. And the mid is pretty good in my opinion. And then the islands are also spaced quite, like, they're also spaced, like, quite, and like, it's impossible for anyone, like, it's not like, what do you call it, Acropolis, where you basically go like, hello, hi sir, I'm the first one at mid, please give me my 16 diamonds, 8 emeralds, and I shall prop 3 up, and you shall be dead. That's how it goes. I don't know anyone who likes to play like that. That's like I've played Acropolis, like, I probably could, for like, if I really wanted to, I could do that. But then the problem is, like, it just becomes like unfair and bland, because like the moment that people are like, yes sir, yes, you get here, slides over stack of diamonds, like a quarter stack of diamonds, and then like it's nuts. Like that's why in my opinion Solace is the best map possible in Bedwars, 2s at least. And then we'll cover 4s in another video. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe and like turn on notifications or something. I don't know. YouTube accidentally unsubbed from you. I don't know. If that trick works, then subscribe. If you watched to the end, thank you for watching. And this has been me on a new series I'm doing apparently, because the best map possible. Yes, I'm sorry for your rape. Why are you watching still? Why are you watching, mate? Stop watching. It's over. I won. Leave. Just leave. Goodbye.